All right, crew, today we are going over the handstand push-up in lesson format. So we're gonna talk about some good techniques, some proper positioning, as well as kind of warming up towards the overall handstand push-up. One thing that I wanna make sure that everyone's keeping in mind as we're doing handstand push-ups is that it mimics the push press or the strict press. In that, as our hands come down, we want to make sure that hands come forward and we get into this tripod position where our hands are always going to be in front of our face. When we press out, we're going to make sure that we push our head through, we keep our ribs down, and we're really pressing into the floor for that proper handstand positioning. We'll talk about the rest of our body in just a second, the positioning for the rest of our body. But I want to start by going over that tripod positioning, and we're going to do that in the pike push-up movement. So what I want you to do is find a way to get your feet off the ground. I got 20 inches going on here. You might need a pillow or something like that to rest your head if you're going on hardwood floors or anything hard. And we're going to get in a nice high position by walking our hands so that our shoulders and our hands are right over our heads. So this is our proper handstand position. When I talk about tripod, what I mean is that we're going to come forward, elbows are going to come back, and then when we get down to that tripod position, you can see that my hands are in front of my face, and then we're going to press up from there. So let's get about 5 good pike push-ups. Start to get used to that movement. The next thing we're going to go into is kicking up into the wall. Whenever we kick up into the wall, I want you to start in that handstand position here, and then we're basically going to drop our hands. Our back leg is going to stay up. We're going to meet the floor. Our back leg is going to gently kick up towards the wall, and then our second leg will follow, right? I want to make sure that as we're kicking up each time when we're practicing the handstand against the wall, that we are not resting our hips against the wall. We want a nice straight line. We don't want to be in a position where our hips are resting against the wall and our legs are going up and then our torso is at an angle. So when we kick up, nice straight line, make sure you push your head through. And then in order to get back down, you're just going to go back down the exact same way you went up. So let's get 3 good kick-ups in. That was our first one. We'll do a second one. All right. So we're going to kick up again, and we're going to do a total of 5 scat push-ups. So this is just like a scat pull-up. But instead we're going to be doing this upside down. We're going to let our scapulas retract and then extend, just warming up the shoulders a little bit more in that handstand position. So we'll kick up, and all we're going to do is push up and then retract. Push up, not a whole lot of movement here. We're just getting used to pressing into the floor. Remember, keeping that nice straight line with your body. The next thing we're going to go into a negative. So again, we want to get in that tripod position. As we come down, our hands are going to be in front of our face. Our head is going to meet the floor, and then we're just going to fall back down to our feet from there, okay? So we'll kick up to the handstand. We're going to do a negative. Elbows go toward or away from you. Your hands are in front of your face. And then you're just going to kick down from there. And let's do a total of 3 of those. So 2 more, kick up, negative, and then back down. Making sure that only your heels are touching the wall as you're doing these movements. Okay, now we're going to get in a good kipping position. So we're going to do a negative to a frog stance. So this one, your hips might come against the wall because we're doing a quick negative or a slow negative, and that's okay. So let's try one together. We're gonna kick up into the wall. We're gonna go down to the negative so we get to our headstand, and then we're gonna bring our knees out and wide, and then we'll drop down from there. So it's okay if your hips fall back against the wall for this movement. We're gonna do a total of 3, so let's do 2 more. Kick up, negative, knees down and wide, and then back down. I've also heard some coaches say it's okay to bring your knees down towards your elbows. So there's 2 train of thoughts with regards to kipping handstand push-ups. You can go knees wide into a frog stance, or knees forward and kind of into a knees to elbow position. The knees to elbow looks more like this. Kick up, negative, knees come forward instead of knees go wide. I prefer the frog kipping over the knees forward kipping. So now we're going to go ahead and grab an ab mat. I might need 2 of them here. And we're just going to do 3 quick strict handstand push-ups with an ab mat, so reducing that range of motion. So we'll kick up. We're going to go down to the ab mat, make sure we're in that tripod position. Push your palms through the floor. Make sure that you're pushing your head through. The only thing that's touching the wall is your heels. For 3. Okay? You can do 3 more on your own. If you can have the full range of motion without the ab mat, you can do 3 more strict ones. But we're gonna move to 5 kipping, just so that you can see and practice bringing your knees down and then kicking up. As you're kicking up, you're then pressing through the floor, hopefully not creating a whole lot of drag with your feet. So the idea is that your feet go up and then slightly hit the ground. What we don't want to do, or slightly hit the wall. What we don't want to have happen is that your feet hit the wall when you're down in that bottom position, and then you're resisting your feet as you're pressing through. So we want to make sure that the feet don't hit the wall until the very top of the handstand. So we're going to do 5 kipping. All right, that's handstand push-up today. Have fun with it.